Hey, Maddie.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. Thanks for jumping on real quick. So, we've got 2 days of play coming up where you and I are going to be hanging out for a couple of days together.
Yes, we are, and I'm super excited to be specifically talking about working with gifted children in the playroom.
That's right. Your workshop, we titled it Beyond Bright Play
Mm.
Therapy for Unique Needs of Gifted Children.
That's correct. Yeah. And so this topic is all about the like it said in the title, the unique needs of gifted children, how oftentimes they can present differently in the playroom, and that sometimes we see a lot of uh, skills that might be super developed, but others that might be underdeveloped, and that might be difficult to work with as a play therapist. And so I'd like to shine some light on this unique topic.
Yeah, well, in a unique population, right? We've gotten the privilege of chatting a lot about play therapy and how play is for all ages and can be really cross-cultural, cross languages. Is this subpopulation almost? One, I'm really curious, like why this group? And what has been your calling and your experience working with gifted children?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I love the conversations we're having recently about neurodiversity and how much attention the neurodiversity conversation has been getting. And one thing I think has been really lacking is the conversation about giftedness. Usually, right now, when we think of neurodiversity, we think autism and ADHD, even though as professionals, we know it's so much more than just that.
Yeah.
But gifted is one of those things that don't get a lot of attention. Um, my personal experience is that I was identified as gifted early on in my, um, I guess, educational years, and a lot of myself and my peers were going through things that oftentimes didn't get a whole lot of attention because we were seen as, "Oh, you're gifted, you're fine."
Yeah.
There's a lot of assumptions about gifted, kids and adults, that we just don't tend to talk about, and so my goal in this is to bring some attention to it, to start the conversation, and get minds thinking and considering about neurodiversity in a more, broad manner.
I love that. And I know we've had conversations recently where we talk about, it's the behavior problems, it's the squeaky wheels that get a lot of attention, and rightfully so, right? In systems like schools and stuff, disruption in the classroom can be very problematic for the large group. And gifted children tend to not appear behaviorally or disruptive in these types of settings, but that doesn't mean that they don't have their own needs, and how play therapy could be really, really helpful for that.
Oh yeah, that's 100% true. And on the opposite side too, or gifted kids tend to be the squeaky wheel because they have more different, I'm just gonna say different needs.
Yeah.
And we tend to forget about that
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So, do you have like a parting thing? So, if someone's on the fence about coming and hanging out with us, I mean, you're going to be talking about play with gifted children. I get to spend a day playing with Legos, Lego bricks, and expressive arts, and how to use it for all ages. If someone was on the fence about spending a couple days with us, what would you say to say, like, yes, please come?
I think it's this weekend's one, it's gonna be absolutely fun. I think knowing myself and knowing you, if it's not playful, we're not doing it.
That's
And
what it,
and so it's gonna be a wonderful time, even if these topics aren't something that you're initially interested in. But my big call though too is um, with yours, anybody can benefit from that, and with mine, you will run into gifted clients in your playroom, in your practice. If you work with adults, this is a population that you will run into and likely already have. And this is a conversation that I don't think is had very often. And so I really encourage the opportunity to come and join in the uniqueness because this is different and this will be fun.
mm. I love that. I love that. And we'll give bonus points to anyone who can identify your Disney bounding, right, as your presenter.
Exactly. Yes, that is my new thing that every time I present now, I will be Disney bounding a different character. I'll probably have repeats, but this one will be different. So definitely you earn some extra points.
Awesome. Fantastic. So registration is open. And I'll send this out to everyone, and please share if you're around, come join us. If not, share this with someone who could benefit from it. And yeah, and like Betty said, we're going to be playing for 2 full days. So, I mean, why not?
We look forward to seeing you.
Betty.
Thank you.